I believe the goats heard us coming.
Oh yeah, yeah, the goats, everything else. I'll have to get these big ones here for her.
All right, now what's that you gonna put on that horse?
Put the collar on the harness.
That's the collar right there.
Right, that's the collar right there. Right.
Now years ago, I seen people use kind of a cloth pad under. You don't.
One I'll put on the mule right there to keep it from hurting her, but I don't work this mare enough to even put one on her.
Oh yeah, when you need that is when you work one a whole lot, I guess.
Right. I use one on the mule, but I have not used none on the mare.
Back years ago, when a man had a right smart stock animals to feed and harness and everything, he had to get up pretty early, didn't he?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
And I guess they went to bed pretty early too, didn't they?
Yeah, right.
No television to watch?
No television to watch.
No electricity?
No electricity and nothing like that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, see, well, these folks is afraid, but you see, there ain't anything to be afraid about. Yeah,
All right, that part you're putting on now is the hames?
That's the hames, yeah, I'm buckling it up.
And that right there is...
Right here's the tail cupper, I call it.
Tail cupper?
Tail cupper. Yeah.
Crupper, isn't it? Crupper.
Yeah, right. Yes, sirree.
That keeps the harness from sliding off of her back.
That keeps them in place. Yeah, keeps them in place.
That right there is the belly band.
Belly band's right. She's about to outgrow it here, looks like.
I have to let out a notch or two, won't
I think I've about done about all I can do.
Well, you won't be working her till after she gives birth to the colt.
This biggest thing, feed, mess, what I'm a doing. I'll give her another inch on this side here. Yeah. Give her another inch right here. Okay, you want the mule turned around.
If you don't mind now, I'll be glad to hold her or whatever.
Okay, I'll say. Yeah, I guess you.
Yeah, Miss Benfield, I just know will be tickled to hold that mule. I was hoping she would, because I wanted to get her in there too.
Okay. All right. Ooh. There you go. That things you was talking about.
Right.
Right. See, I know just about exactly what you're talking about. You ain't gonna pull much on me here, boy.
Oh, I knew I wasn't gonna ask you something that you didn't know about a mule or a horse or something. I knew that. I just wondered if you could elaborate a little bit there for me.
I work the mule more than I do them.
I used to see years ago when I was a kid, some farmers didn't really care about their animals, and you'd see the sores on their shoulders.
Oh, yeah, right.
That's sad when an animal's got to work under that circumstance.
I try my best to take care of all of that. I work this mule a whole lot. Work this mule a whole lot.
If the fella didn't know what he was doing, he might have a problem getting the harness on, wouldn't he?
Oh yeah, he might get mixed up, might. Yeah, he might get mixed up, but
It don't take many times, does it?
No. I doubt mixing me up much. Yeah. messing me up, Mud. I didn't mean to be hiding from you, but I'm...
That's all right. You need to be over there.
Right,
I can see the harness better.
A certain way of doing it, you know.
That's right. You keep on. I can see the harness real good, just like you are doing. Just like you are doing. You couldn't get in a better position.
Right.
Did you ever use the mules to log with in the mountain?
Oh, yeah. Right.
Log in the sawmill?
Yes, sir. Not these, but...
Oh, I know, not these, but years ago when you was growing up.
Sure did, yeah.
By the way, how old are you, Mr. Benfield?
I'm 60 in September. 1st of September. 60 years old.
This lady over here is something about like 25, maybe 30.
Yeah, she's 25.
Hey, I'll be 65 the 3rd day of November.
You'll be 65. You sure don't look like it.
60.
You look mighty young to be 65.
I'll be 65 the 3rd day of November. I'm 5 years older than he is.
This fella looks like needs somebody to look after him.
Yeah, need somebody to hit me along the way.
That's all I've ever done. I've never worked in public works.
Yeah, it's just live here on the farm and work on the farm.
Okay. Okay, Mom, he wants to interview you. You put the mule on the right side. Wait just a minute. Let me get the man. You put the mule on the right side, and I'll bring her. Other wagon tongue. We are in this. Right.
Okay.
I hear a chicken down there singing. You don't reckon she's done laid an egg, do you?
Yeah, she's fixing to cackle an egg right here, the first thing you know. Yeah. Oh, yeah, there's some of all that goes on around here. Well, girl.
How many roosters you got?
Got 3. Got 3 roosters, yeah.
Yeah, I hear the second one now.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Whereabouts we wanting to go? Just out in the field or up the road? Or?
Just go to the road. Main thing I'm wanting to see is the hookup and just how it looks. So wagon moving just a little bit. We don't have to go to Taylorsville today.
Okay. Okay.
No, years ago that's the way you went to town, wasn't it?
That's right. Went to town many a time in the wagon and thought nothing about it. Yeah.
That's a whole day event too, wasn't it?
Yeah, whole day event.
My dad, we lived at Dudley Shoals, and my dad used to load up wheat in the wagon and take it to Lenore.
Take it to Lenore?
With the way in the wagons.
He'd be gone, what, 2 or 3 days?
All day. He'd be dark, and that's when he'd get back. Leave real early. And get us several big 100 pounds of flour, because there's 11 of us children. And
11?
11 in our family. And they're all living but one.
Well, that took a lot of biscuits, didn't it?
She had big old biscuits, I mean, but some of the best ones I've ever tasted. You don't.
Yeah, well, see, we don't have no problems much around here. All the problems has done been taken care of years ago. Yeah, all the problems has been taken care of years ago.
And if he says if he has any, he thinks he can take care of.
There you go. I went to visit a fella not too long ago, and he told me, he says, now, if you see something here or you think you know of something you need, if I don't have it, I'll show you how to do without it.
Yeah, that's right. That there is a pretty good idea. Yeah.
All right, you hooked them up right here to the end of the tongue, right?
Right. Ooh, girl.
And that helps guide that tongue.
Right. See, I'm stepping her into the right now.
Yeah.
Right. Now I'm going around over here.
All right. That's called the single tree right there.
Single tree. We're getting ready to start.
All right, that big bar across there is called the double tree.
That's the double trees, right. That's the double trees, right.
When I've heard a lot of talk, and I remember years ago the coupling pole. That's that.
That's under the wagon there.
That's that beam that goes from the front wheels to the back wheels.
Right, that's right. That's exactly right.
And that's the brakes right here on the back wheel.
Brakes right there. Yeah. Okay.
I was talking to a feller back about 2 or 3 months ago that his daddy used to haul whiskey to Charlotte in a 2-horse wagon.
Yeah.
And he said they had that was government distillery back then.
Right.
And these boys also wanted to make a little extra money, and they tried to do a little bootlegging too on the side. And
Right.
they'd bore a hole in that coupling pole
Right.
and put their stamps inside that and plug it with a wooden plug.
Right.
The revenue officers couldn't find it.
Right. Had a secret place. I tell you what I'm gonna do.
All right.
For us to stop and start, I'm going right around the house and get out here in the field and just let you get all the snapshots that you want. I'll drive, start, stop, or
Well,
whatever.
Go
Here.
down that road.
Either just turn around and go right down the road. It'd look just, if that's all right with you.
Okay.
You don't have to go far now, because
Okay.
like I said, we ain't going to go to Taylorsville today unless you want to.
Okay, no,
Hey,
let's go, yeah.
is it all right?
Watch out, Mom.
You want her to ride with you?
No, not necessarily unless you want to.
It'd look mighty nice, her sitting there beside of you.
Ooh.
Let her ride there with you.
Okay, get right in here.
She done helped harness up these things. She decided she deserves to ride.
Right, get up here, girl.
That seat don't have any springs on it, does
Oh,
it?
that works pretty good. that fix you up, huh?
Yeah, it makes me want to ride.
That's pretty good.
Lady of 65, you bounced out of that wagon like a teenager.
Oh, that's
I
right.
still go skating.
You do?
Got a pair of skates. Like to clog. Oh, I don't want to get old.
No way. I like that. Are you the oldest in your family of brothers and sisters?
Oh, no, my older brother is 75.
Is he still pretty active?
Well, yes, he has a little heart trouble now.
Uh-huh.
He still gets around and does everything. He has a cabin down on the lake. We all get together down at Lake Norman in the summertime, the Teagues. I was a Teague. And
Well, Herman, go get your mules and he'll interview you next.
Well, I had them over here.
Yeah. Did you? I ain't drove these for just a little bit. This boy here, I drove him here the other week. I was getting them ready for this year Vashti parade, but they ain't gonna let me off from work.
Ain't they?
Nope.
I got we'll have to go without you then, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I took a pretty long ride Sunday.
Well, good. I was a wanting to go. They was here Sunday evening, and I got in wanting me to drive them, but I guess I'll just have to work.
they still want to work too, do you? Everybody.
They're doing up right there. They're called check lines?
Right, check lines. Them's double lines. I got them from that fella standing right back there behind. Yeah. I'll get him in anyhow.
It's short and only two crazy people that look down the Cali.
I don't
They've
think
got more sense than we have. They
Well-
left this old stock.
Are these, this harness, is it hard to find anymore?
Yeah, boy. And it's expensive too.
That's damn right.
Good leather, I guess, isn't it?
Right, good weather, but I like good harness on them, though. This old mare's gonna run off here. Let her be, Mom. Don't wake her up here.
She gone to sleep?
Yeah.
See, we got another wagon out there.
Uh-huh.
That was my dad's wagon. He lived to be 88.
Is
Whenever
that
I
right?
got her,
How long has he been dead?
He died in 71. We moved down
Whenever
here.
I got her, this boy was telling me about her being a good one, and I told him he's asking me $1,500 for her. I said, well, just bring her on. We'll hunt up enough or something or another to get her.
Well, I wouldn't take that for her.
No, well,
Just to ride the wagon once in a while.
Yeah. Oh, you dig up a cream can somewhere that you got buried around here and take a few $100s out of it.
yeah, well, we didn't.
No?
No, but you can scratch around and find a few dollars when you find something like that, a good horse.
That you really...
Anyhow, I don't want to sell her. I've enjoyed her really a bunch since I got her.
You
I
talk,
mean to go to driving her and that with the colt whenever I get this colt raised on
Yeah.
here a little bit, but I'm not got to that, but I'll use my mule till that comes around.
Yeah, this is a pet.
Miss Benfield, you was talking about that as your daddy's wagon.
Yeah,
That's the one.
That one out yonder.
That's the one he kept all the years.
Well, he wore out several because he kept 4 good mules. I mean good ones.
Yeah.
He loved to
And he-
talk too.
yeah.
And plowed like Ray does.
Uh-huh.
There just wasn't enough hours in like in a day to do what he
Yeah.
wanted to do.
And he kept wagons, I guess, like you was talking about, going all the way to Lenore with a load of wheat. It wouldn't take long to wear out a wagon,
And he
would it?
would bring back 400 and 500 pounds of flour at one time because there was about 15 to eat 3 times a day. And my mama would get out in the morning, milk 2 cows, get them in the pasture. Then till she got her dinner started, cooked dinner, and we'd come in, she'd just be wet to her waist to where she'd sweated and all. I said she had really a harder time than we did out in the field. Then in the afternoon, after the dinner was over, go out sometime and help us work. The time to come in and milk again. We had a spring house, and we'd have to go down to the spring and help her carry up big old crocks of milk and butter out of that spring house. And I'm telling you what, milk just don't taste like that today. And butter.
That was good back then, wasn't it?
And she had a pan. It's this big old, like a big old dish pan. She kept just to make, we call it family pies in. Like berries or apples or anything like that, peaches. She'd make a big old family pie, and I've eaten milk, cold milk from that spring house and butter in that family pie for supper. And I thought I couldn't get away from the table and get my feet washed to get to bed.
Talking about getting your feet washed, you went barefooted a lot, didn't you?
Well, we did. I've had stuck my toes about off more than one time. Stepped on nails and poured kerosene oil on it.
You're talking about all that good eating, you realize you're making me hungry, don't you?
Yeah, it makes me, you know, eating just don't taste like it did back then anymore. So much quick foods, and you will do that sometime, and this and that.
Take her out yonder to the chair and just hold her, and I'll put the mare back to pasture.
Okay.
Go yonder to the bottom and work in my corn some more today.
Well, that's where we saw you over there the other day.
Right. I'm going to put some top dressing to it.
Uh-huh.
Right, then, see, I'll just take the mare back to the pasture to keep from being bothered with her over there.
Well, boy, I sure do appreciate you taking your time to show me this.
I am glad to do it. I've enjoyed it. I've just as much as you have. Right. Oh, I do this every once in a while, and I get to wanting to do something other.
Yeah?
And don't know what to do. I get them and hook up to the wagon and drive around the road and just get out and mess, just more or less for the fun of it.
Well, some people have different things. Some people go to ride motorboats and motorcycles, but...
Right, I don't fish or nothing like that. Just, I want to do something other for a little while. Get the mare and the mule, and we'll take a stroll, and we're fixed up then.
Yep. That's pretty heavy, isn't it?
Yeah, them pretty heavy. But them good harness is worth just as much to me as a new motor on a motorboat.
Yep.
Yeah, want good one. Well, be back in a few minutes.
All right. Well, they come to greet her, didn't they?
Oh, yeah. Well, you see. See, I petted and messed with them all. They all of them just pets. All of them just pets. What's the matter, Jen? Would you pray for him one time?
Wanting loose, isn't he?
Yeah, she's wanting to go along. I ain't give her enough attention this morning. Yeah, I've messed with the mare and the mule and ain't messed with her. And I want 'em loose too.
Yeah. Are you gonna turn them loose?
So I'll leave 'em there till I bring the mule back here in the shade.
Okay.
Right, yeah, see, I've got it fixed to purpose. Yeah, here.
Because if you don't, they'd try to follow you right on
Right. They'd want to go at the mule. The mule's what they're looking for. They know I ain't brought her back.